wanted to quickly show you how to edit the virtual backgrounds for a virtual classroom that I have in my freebie library. A couple people have asked me for some more directions, and I wanted to show you how you can quickly edit them and use them with your students. When you click on the link in my freebie library, you will be asked to make a copy of the file. You will need to be logged into Google, and if you aren't, it will ask you to. And then once you do that, you can make a copy of the file and it will be saved to your Google Drive. When you click on the file, this is what you will see. There are 5 backgrounds and they're each slightly different. And when you use Google Slides to create these backgrounds, what you're doing, if you haven't used this before, is you're layering the images on top of one another. So this background with the dimensional join where the floor and the wall meet, that is one piece. So these are just to get you started, and then you can add things here. The first thing I would do would be to go File, Make a Copy, just so that you have a copy of the original files that you downloaded. So I would make a copy of the entire presentation and then go in and edit one of them. Just in case you think, oh, I shouldn't have deleted that, you can always use the undo feature, but this way you have an original copy. So you'll notice that when you're inside the backgrounds, everything I've left here as an editable object. These are for your personal use only. Please do not sell them anywhere. These are just for you to be used for you and your students. So let's say you wanted to add something to the library. What you do is you do Insert, Image, Search the Web. And this box will come over on the sidebar, and right here where it says Search for Images, let's say you wanted to add a globe. So you would type globe, and I always put in PNG because you want that transparent background. You don't want any white around the image. So then your options will come here. Oh, let's see if this one works. So click on this. So you click on the image and you can either drag it in or you can do insert down here. So I'm going to drag it over. I think I just put that in there twice, but I did. That's okay. So you just click on it and then hit backspace and it'll get rid of it. So see how that has that nice, clear, like transparent background? So that'll work perfect in here. And it's a realistic object, and it's fun to mix realistic objects with objects that have more of that cartoon or clip art look. So then I'm just going to size this. You can put it anywhere you want. If you wanted to put it here on the floor, you could make it bigger, or you could find a table and set it there. But if you wanted to put it in the bookcase, you could put it in here. And then if you use those corner dots that appear when you click on the image, that will size the image proportionally. Also, if you want, you'll notice that if you use the down, like when you use the down arrows to move things, it moves them quite a bit. And when you're setting things on tables or bookcases, or you just want that rug to scoot a little bit more under the chair, if you hold down the Shift key while you use the arrow buttons to move the object around, it moves it in a much smaller distance than just the arrow key alone. So here's the arrow key by itself, and you can see it's moving it about 1/4 of an inch. So if I hold the Shift key down, it really breaks it down into smaller little shifts along the slide. So that's good. Now, let's say you wanted to add a link to this object because you wanted it to be interactive for your students. What you could do is click the image so that it's highlighted. Just made it a little tiny bit bigger. And then go to the link image here and you just click Insert Link. And let's say you wanted to, we have a subscription to Discovery at our school, so Discovery Education. You could insert link, click on that and type in the link to Discovery Education, and then your students could click on that, and you could even put the link to a specific video you wanted them to watch. So let's add something else. Let's say you wanted to add a table. Let's say actually you can move things between slides as well. So this is behind. That's another thing too I should tell you about. Under the Arrange tab, there is Order, which is the first thing. And you could see how this is going to, so that's going to send the rug in the front. And then if you want the rug, obviously you don't want the rug on top of the couch because it doesn't look great. You send it to the back. Oh, that was the sofa. So you're going to do the sofa. You want the sofa in the front. So that's how you layer things. So think of pieces of paper on top of one another, and then that arrange tab right up there on the top will help you move them and place them around one another. But what I was going to show you, if you wanted to take this lamp, for example, and you wanted this same lamp in this other image, you can click on the lamp, and I am using a PC. You can do Control-C to copy the image, click on another slide, and do Control-V, and it will copy that image, and you can move it around into your other slide and put it in your room if you want to. So now I'm going to go back. I'm just going to move this couch back over. When you add rugs, do you see how that dimensionally, that perspectively, I mean, looks correct on the floor? So how you would do that is insert image, search the web, and then let's say you want a rug, and I'm just going to leave PNG in there. I type in PNG because it's quicker and faster than typing out transparent background. And here you can see some different rugs that perspectively are correct. So you've got this round one. I've used this one before. Let's click on that, and then I'll click insert, and it'll put the rug in here. But I actually want to move this rug to, oh, I did use this rug in this other slide. So let's say you like this rug better. Then you would just put it where you wanted it to. And you need to make it a little bit smaller to fit in that space. And then you could delete the rug that's already there if you didn't like the one that I had on there. And then you would do arrange to move it under the couch. So the order, you're going to do send backward. And you see how that now, it looks like it's actually under the couch. So then I can get rid of this one and put this in here like this. If something does move that you didn't want to, you always click undo, or if you're on a PC, you can do Control-Z, and that will also do an undo. So I'm just going to make this, so you can keep, this is why they call it a rabbit hole, because you can just fool with this forever and add things and really get creative. So I hope that helps. If you have any more questions, if you wanted to change a background or you wanted to make another slide, you would just do insert, new slide, and then you would highlight these pieces and then delete them. Then you would do insert image, search the web, and then I would do background. And this is how you find the background to start from the beginning. Oh, background didn't work very well. So let's do wall, floor. See if that works. Yeah, there we go. So you have pieces of a room, corners, all kinds of different things. Here's one with a window already in it. Here's another room here. Just do wall, floor. Or no, I think we want it to wall. Classroom, background, PNG. So it comes up if you type in that. And you can just keep changing your words around to try and find different things. So here's one with a whole bunch of desks in it already. So the more creative you get with what you type in, then you can find all kinds of things to use. So you can put this one in here. And as long as you're only using this for your students, then you don't need to worry about being commercial free. You just don't want to go sell somebody else's things. So you can use this one. Also, in this speaker note area, this is a great place to put notes for students. So let's say if we go back to the slide where I had added the globe, you type in here, students, click on the globe to watch a video on Discovery. There isn't spelling correct in here. Discovery Education. Okay, so then that would give your students information, directions on what to do with the images within the slides. So I hope that helps, and if you have any more questions, just send me an email and I'll be happy to answer them. Thanks.